just 'cause they are my friends.
You lose your soul. That's this extremes, no? The material world and its few silly, stupid peak experience, like sex and ecstasy and heroin and this. And then the spiritual world, eternal nityananda, eternal bliss, eternal love. No, too much tapasya. We want the quick thing, the quick, right away, give me my ecstasy. Here's your $10. It is so obvious what is tamaguna and what is sattvaguna. It is so obvious, but there's a beautiful dish, very nice vegetable and fruits, nicely, and they go directly to burnt, dead meat. Who would eat an old, burnt body of somebody and leaving aside this delicious vegetarian food? What to speak about prasada, which is not delicious, it is divine. Imagine delicious, healthy food is not on the highest level. It is offered food, Krishna Prasad, that is on the highest level. Prasadam is so powerful it can save a ghost from ghostly experience. That's why they do Pinda. To save the forefather from Bhuta existence, right? So prasadam is very powerful. Maybe the deceased person was not so perfect. Maybe he became Buddha. Then his Putri, his son, he goes and he takes Mahaprasad and offers, please take this prasad. So in case he is Buddha, his ghost, he can become freed and be saved from ghost existence. That's how people understand it in India. That's why they do Pinda. To save the forefather from Buddha existence by the power of prasad and the mantras. So, bhakti is the only real intelligent choice. But it takes maybe many lifetimes to become a real bhakta. But it responds to your inner craving. It responds to your real need. It responds to the divine eternal reality of everything. Bhakti Tattva. This is the absolute Tattva. And in that realm of Bhakti, there are many devotees, and those devotees, they are all capable of being your guide. They can all help you. Every pure devotee can help the whole world. The invitation by Srila Prabhupada and by our acharyas, it is so sweet. Such a special invitation. If you want to, you can take shelter and go back to home, back to God. And what is Krishna saying about this? Those who come to my world, they never return to this place. Never ever. Some never they return to the material. No business. What shall I do in this world of madness? Let me go to Shadavai. The Christian God, they call Jah, or Jahweh. This is from Sanskrit. Actually, it comes Jah, it's Jadavai, king of the Jata dynasty. All the Sanskrit, all the Hebraic, Latin words, they all have Sanskrit roots. And each and every one, you can go and find, oh yes, there's this root, there's this root. But the Western scholars, they've cut off India. No, India's nothing for us, only Greece. No roots. But where the heck the Greek people got their philosophy from? No, that we don't discuss. You studied philosophy? No credit is given to the Vedas. Even though there's Govinda, Yadavaya, everything is there. So we are living in a world of ignorance where there is extreme, what you may call living in denial. We are in total denial of the reality. Even we are in denial of the scientific proof. If what the scientists discover is not convenient to our sense gratification, then we also ignore that. We're just living in denial. Actually, the people in this world, they need to be saved. In the last few years, I have requested the devotees to become professionals. I use that example because in this world, if you're not a professional, people say, oh, ignorant, he didn't finish university, ignorant fool. So I have asked the devotees to all become professionals. And what is the title? What is the career you have to study? It is called Doctor of the Soul. You can turn and you become a graduate savior of souls. With certificate if you like. Actually, certificate not necessary. But if you wish, we give also. Doctor of the soul, master of the mind, your precious benediction is very hard to find. You make it very easy for all to understand. Your mercy knows no boundary, your kindness has no end. This is the profession you should learn. You should become a doctor of the soul. People in our Western world, they do not even know there is a soul. So-called scholars, Marxists, materialists, they become doctors in theology. doctors in the history of religion, doctors in philosophy, doctors in psychology, and they don't even know that there is such a thing as the soul. In India, every child knows there's Atma. If you go to any indigenous person in the Africa or in the South American jungles, you know, the ones that paint their face with all the things, they go, and they're jumping and dancing. I have some movies of that. But they're all devotees. They're dancing, chanting for God. They show it. You ask them about the soul, of course there's a soul. You go to university in Germany or in Budapest, you ask the professor, what about the soul? He said, that's not my department.